trouble soon enough. And when this fight's over, you'll be lucky if you still have your sanity! I ride! Covert demonic dragon, Hyakki vogue! Reverse! Hyakki vogue reverses skill. Superior call! Calling Oboro Kart with its ability. Superior call!
You got 3 of him in the front row?
Yep, almost like Hyakki Vogue Reverse has duplicated itself, isn't it? That's not all. His limit break! Lock! Now I can give each copy of Hyakki Vogue Reverse 10? Count them 10,000!
No way!
Go ahead and destroy my supporting units if that's what you want. As you can see, I have no shortage of volunteers. The Murakumo shadow cloning is always an option. Isn't it obvious? What a fool you are! Hope your eradicators don't damage my formation too much. We begin. Attack!
I guard!
Again! Strike fast, Hyakki Vogue!
Hi guys, if you couldn't tell by that quick clip, this is gonna be a Murakumo cover demonic dragon Hyakki Vogue reverse deck. So yeah, let's get started. I will continue Rumble Fighter, don't worry. I'm just gonna do this quick Vanguard video for my fans. Or my few fans. I'm really unpopular, don't judge me. Starting Vanguard is Stealth Rogue of Body Replacement, Kokujaru, I guess. Basically a grade 3 searcher, counterblast 1, put him to the souls, check top 5 for 1 grade 3, reveal it, and add it. Since this is a break ride deck, I really didn't need this, so yeah. Grade 0s and the triggers. We're gonna start with the boring ones. 4 heal triggers, and 8 crits for Moon Edge, for Izuna. And yeah, 8 crits, and then 4 stands. I'll explain why I played the stands later, but for now, it's just 8 crit, 4 stand. Grade 1s, I play 1 Night Panther, because I actually have nothing else to play. 4 perfect guards, all perfect guards, don't quintet walls, because I don't want to send Hyakki Vogue to the drop zone by mistake. That would be how I lose. 4 Shinji Mamaru, AK Beatstick. 3 Metamorphox, 1 alternate art, all really cool. And then 2 Oboro Kart, because it helps me shadow clone very easily. I don't like to play more Oboro cards because it's just not very needed. It's not needed, honestly. I would play one more because I have that open spot, but honestly, I just don't need to. Next, grade 2s. 2 demonic hair Seth. Okay, sorry about that because my camera cut away, but yeah, 2 demonic hair stealth rogue Grenjin. I somehow never use this effect, so I'm glad when I get rid of him, but you know, just keep that in mind. 3 white mane, your damage on flippers. Very key in this deck. This deck can either use a lot of counterblast or it can choose not to use at all. So this deck plays very differently from what you would expect. This deck's good when you actually test it out. 4 Bloody Mist, 10k Beat Stick. Since this deck has no sub-clan, it's very useful for Beat Sticks, like the 10k and AK Vanillas. And 2 Spellhounds, because I picked these cards in the deck because Hyakki Vogue, you need at least 3 of him in the deck to make the deck successful, or to actually work. So if you have 2 in the damage zone, you're basically screwed. But Spellhound helps you get them out of your damage zone into your deck. So playing 2 of them really helps me make sure that Hyakki vogue never ends up in my damage zone, which it does pretty well. I mean, it really does do the job, because it happened to me one time and it saved my ass. Because it was in a tournament, and not just kidding, it was against my friend, and he thought he'd win, but I beat his ass. So yeah, next 4 copies of Cover Demonic Dragon Hyakki Vogue Reverse. Really cool card. If I had to make a top 5 cards, because if I had to make a top 5 best looking cards, or my favorite artwork design for Vanguard, he would be in the top 3, because he looks that good. He's really awesome. I love this card. His ability, when he's placed on Vanguard, Counterblast 2, Superior Call, another Hyakki Vogue, and at the end of the turn, that card goes back into the bottom of the deck. And the Limit Break, when this unit, choose 2 units and lock them, and choose up to 3 Hyakki Vogues on the field, gain 10,000 power each. So, basically, I'll just explain the combo later. Next, 4 copies of Covered Demonic Dragon Kagura Bloom. Kagura is your break ride. Basically, you somehow the lighting went darker. You counterblast 1 and you shadow clone your Vanguard. Basically, you just take 2 more copies of the Vanguard and clone it. So you want to clone Hyakki Vogue, and he's a very good break ride. Probably your only break ride, but very good one. So now I'm going to show you the combo you can do with Kagura and Hyakki. So for the combo, we're going to need some cards. Let's say this is your damage. I'm going to try to get everything set up. Okay, so I'm ready. Say you're at 4 damage, and this is your field. Like, you have 2 back row cards, doesn't matter what the back row is, and you have that. You break ride skill, counterblast 1, superior call 2 more Hyakki Vogues, shadow clone, and then the limit break, block 2 cards, gain 10,000 power each. 21, 31, 21. This is your normal field. This is your basic field. This is what you hope to achieve in a battle, and it's pretty easy. So the best case scenario would be you do this, limit break, counterblast, no counterblast, just lock these, 10,000 power to all 3, and then you call this card, Stealth Metamorphox, call it, and it unlocks 1 card. So just unlock, then use the limit break again, 10,000 power to all 3 again. So this is 31, 41, 31k. So basically, your opponent's gonna have to guard as if they were guarding against Aqua Force. That's how strong this deck is. This combo made Morikumo meta again. This Hyakki Vogue, he made Morikumo meta again, because this combo is insane. It's really good. Now, the triggers. I play crits and stances because you attack with this first, right? Your opponent wastes a shield on this, or they let it go. Then the Vanguard attacks. It's 41. If they perfect guard it, big deal. You drive check. If you get a stand trigger, give power to this stand. They have to deal with 36,000 now. And if you get a crit, you give it to the rear guard that stood up. So they have to deal with 36 and a double crit. So that's pressure. And if you get lucky enough to get both, then they're pretty much screwed unless they have like 4 perfect guards in hand, which is really unlikely. So yeah, this is basically it. This is the conclusion. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, subscribe. This is my Hyakki Vogue reverse deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching.